Hey, welcome back. Is this a cutscene? Okay, this is a good time I don't have a bunch of like random notes today. When I was in church, we went over this one verse that I liked. It's pretty interesting. It's Jesus talking to Pontius Pilate, who's the guy who, he's like his judge or whatever, when Jesus gets arrested. And they have a pretty interesting conversation. And Jesus says, I'm just going to read it. My kingdom is not of this world. If it were, my servants would fight to prevent my arrest by the Jewish leaders. But now my kingdom is from another place. You are a king then, said Pilate. Jesus answered, You say that I am a king. In fact, the reason I was born and come into the world is to testify to the truth. Everyone on the side of the truth listens to me. What is truth? Retorted Pilate. So yeah, they're doing this like thing about truth. And the pastor was saying like, oh, Pilate's being kind of snarky and sarcastic, but I'm like, I kind of like that response from Pilate. Like, what is truth? Jesus, tell me. You say you're on the side of truth. What does that mean? If I was Pilate, I'd probably say the same thing. Do I have anything interesting to add? I don't know. I'm hoping I just go through some random notes today and something interesting comes out. Unless you want me to talk about improv again, which I can do. I was feeling a little bit like, so here's an improv note for you. Maybe I shouldn't meet somebody to date right now, because maybe I am still growing into a different person, and the person I am like a year or 2 or 3 or 4 from now is not the person that I am right now. So like I should wait till I become like a fully formed person, and then I can meet somebody. I don't know, what does fully formed mean? I don't know. But like getting into this improv thing, I'm like, oh, I feel like I might start changing the more I do this. So maybe it is good that I don't meet anybody right now. And like I'm not who I'm supposed to be yet, so obviously it's hard to meet people because I don't even know who I am.
Okay, let's move out. Let's go find the map.
But I did that vlog about that guy, and I said everything I wanted to say, I guess, in the vlog, but it was just really funny to me that like I thought it was I got past that point of feeling jealous. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with the jealousy, like I did a good job, I handled it well. And then I got kind of punched in the gut when he was like, I'm getting married, and I'm like, no. No, you're not. This is not happening. I don't want this to happen. I'm feeling so bad right now. You shouldn't be happy because I'm not happy. Let's just go. What do we just go? But I'm okay now, a little bit. I mean, every time I think about this guy getting married, I do feel bad because I'm like, he's younger than me and he met somebody, and oh, it's never gonna be me. I forget what I'm doing here, but I reached a checkpoint. I think you are just supposed to run past everybody. And then this is something over here, maybe. But what are you gonna do? Hey, you, what are you gonna do? Party people in the house, let's go. It's your boy JT, I hate soap. Watch that thing, watch me flex. Round up back, you know what's next, jam on it. Sorry. Oh, it's just a big circle. Okay. I guess. Isn't it so? I think we're on the Halo again, right? Yeah, we're on the Halo. Isn't that so cool? I think I want to go up there. Do I want to go down? Okay. This is bad. I need a note. Oh, I'm reading War and Peace. I don't have too much interesting to say about it. I like Anna Karenina better, I think. War and Peace has, like, I think I said this before, but I just feel like it has too many characters for him to examine them as well. I mean, it's still good. I still like it. But Anna Karenina is more... It's better at examining characters. It spends more time with the characters, so you know, like, more about them and why they do what they do. A big plot line in War and Peace. Spoilers. Oh, I need this. Oop. A big plot line in War and Peace is one of the kids, and she's 16 years old. She's like engaged to be married to this guy, Prince Andrei Bolkonsky, I think is his name. Yeah, it's Andrei Bolkonsky and then Nikolai Rostov, I think. There's like 2 big families in the book. So she's engaged to be married to this Prince Andrei. But then she meets this guy, Anatole, and she's like, oh, I love him. I'm gonna... And then that causes like a big stir, because she's already engaged to the one guy. And so that's similar to Anna Karenina, where obviously Anna has an affair, and she's already married. But, like, it's kind of boring with a 16-year-old, because it's like, oh, I'm 16, and I want to get married, I don't know. It's just kind of stupid, but it's fine. I like it. There we go. So, what was the note? Prince Andrei has the same... it's interesting because he has the same conversation with this character, Pierre, that, die alien scum, that, Levin and Stepan have on my poster. They have the same conversation, except in Anna Karenina, it's, like, better and punchier. And it like hits harder, and that's why I have a poster about it, because it's like my favorite thing. When I read it, like when I listened to it, I laughed out loud because I'm like, yes, that's the perfect response to that. Oh, so I guess it's not time to die yet, right? Look at Mr. Sad Pants was all sad all the time, but once a girl liked him, oh, he doesn't want to die anymore. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, this is good. The pistol's good. I like the pistol. Oh, get him with the pistol. Get him with the pistol. Oh. But do this, but then do this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he's hitting me, so he's knocking me back. Ugh. Shoot. So yeah, I guess I gotta get another poster. No, that was my joke. It's like, they had the same conversation, so what if I got a poster of the same conversation from 2 different books? It's similar because Pierre talks to his friend Andrei, and Andrei's like, oh, life is meaningless, and war is bad and stupid. And Pierre's a good friend to him, I guess, and he's like, oh, like, you shouldn't die, it's fine. And then once Natasha likes or gets engaged to. This is kind of distracting. Once Natasha gets engaged to Andre, he goes to Pierre and he's like happier, and Pierre kind of says the same thing, which is like, "Oh, I guess Mr. Nihilism went away once a girl liked him." I like that response, that kind of like sarcastic. I wonder exactly what he says. Oh, these guys feel harder than before. Okay. Prince Andrei Bolkonsky. But yeah, War and Peace is kind of interesting because then Andre has a weird arc where he's like nihilistic, then he's happy about Natasha, but now he's kind of sad again because Natasha broke off the engagement. And I'm only halfway through the book, so like where else is there to go with this arc? Hello, hello. I thought I was good with jealousy, but then he got freaking engaged. I felt an anger in my chest. It's a self-hatred, like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. So I didn't go to fellowship. I've been trying to force myself to go to this fellowship thing after church. Because I'm like, oh, it's people, and you gotta talk to them, and they'll be nice to you. But I didn't go last week because I'm like, he's gonna be there, and he's gonna be talking about it's a freaking wedding. I don't want to hear about that. I'm not a good friend right now because I'm sad about like myself and never experiencing relationships, and like I'm not capable of it and nobody likes me. And I don't want to. I feel like the more I'm around him talking about his wedding or whatever, the more I might start to feel that way. But I still want to be a good friend to him and be encouraging to him. So it's hard, but I'm trying my best. So how did I do this week? Was my improv better? Was I more loose? Was I a funny improv chicken? After this cutscene, I'll be done, and I'll go to McDonald's. Or will I? Maybe I won't. The only reason I wouldn't is to prove that I have free will. But that doesn't prove anything, because that's part of my new circumstances. It's like I had this conversation about free will and I wanted to prove that I had it. So every time I was in that situation, I would choose not to go to McDonald's because I would be wanting to prove that there was free will. So then, given an infinite number of... That kind of disproves the multiverse, right? The whole idea of the multiverse is that every time a decision is made, like, this universe splits into a different universe. I'm not smart enough to understand how that makes sense, but it doesn't really make sense, right? It's kind of stupid. What is this? This seems interesting. I don't remember this at all. I didn't realize there was such a big story in this game. And there's a lot of, like, mythology to it. I don't like that face. I don't like when I make that face. Okay, so have a good week, Dalton. Do good on your new job if you're watching. And I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Or am I? Schrodinger's McDonald's. You'll never know. See you tomorrow.